Hey, it's Donna. Is this going to be good enough for everybody? I'm just kind of hanging and chilling in my room. And yeah, I was doing my makeup, getting beautified. Kidding. All right. So I want to talk about earlier today, we got into a live about what I expressed earlier. And I wanted to talk about more or less I want to talk about happiness and no, why is he not coming back, or where's my happiness, and how do I get there, and what's the best way and option to get there to my happiness. It's the 3rd of January, and I feel like, I wanted to put on a little content because it seems like people are not reading between the lines. Guys, read between my lines, okay? I put things out there for you in a storyline situation the other day, and I got you guys all kind of freaked out. Like, she doesn't usually talk like that, or she doesn't usually behave like that, or she doesn't usually come off like that. And like the truth of the matter is that I feel like that not everybody is the same way all the time. I mean, do you every day wake up happy? Are you every day leveling up to your happiness and leveling up to your wanting and desires? Listen, it goes like this. You get up, you put your makeup on, you do your hair. I don't care what you're doing, all right? If your dude, okay, guy, girl, don't want you back, they've been in the hiatus for however long, okay? And you're still griping over it and still wondering, like, when is he coming back or she coming back? Like, you got to move it on. Seriously, like, I haven't touched on this part of what I do for life coaching, but what I'm going to tell you is this. Staying stuck in the hamster wheel, the rabbit wheel, whatever you want to call it, the barrel full of monkeys, okay? If you want to sit there day after day pining over if somebody's going to change or they're going to start treating you right, if they didn't treat you right the first time, when it was the most important time to treat you, whether that be a relationship with a dude, a woman, okay, a friendship, a family, okay, family members, even your own children sometimes, can get on your last nerve, which is okay. They're allowed to. They're your kids. I was watching today, which I love, is the Gilmore Girls. I absolutely adore that show. I did a little bit of a rerun today. They have these really cool organic, they're rolls, and they're like rice cakes, really healthy for you. And I was eating those, watching the Gilmore Girls reruns. Love it. Can't get enough of it. But in there were a lot of segments in there that I can relate to for this video. Lorelai, if anybody is familiar with it, and Rory lived a very simple life where they could have lived a very rich life with Lorelai's mother and father. And she didn't want it. She wanted her freedom. She wanted to do as she pleased. She wanted to become the person she wanted to be and raise her daughter the way she wanted to. She wanted to go for the things in life that were important, the very simple things that we seem to miss out because we're so busy worried about making history, which is a flippin' mystery, okay, for a lot of us. We don't know what lies ahead, behind, beyond. Even us gifted people, things can change. A person can make a wrong, a wrong move, make a call, make a show up at somebody's house, get in touch and stalk. I'm big on the stalking situation. I cannot stand it, honestly. When I find like people are just watching for other people. I'm sorry, I'm drinking, somebody said something about fresh turmeric. Fresh turmeric, okay? The root, organic, fresh, organic ginger, hot water, raw honey, and a cinnamon stick. And this is to help your body rejuvenate, fight any infections, make yourself feel good. That's what I'm drinking. To feel good. Because this time of the year, especially going through the ascension process, and we are really fighting it and not getting the proper sleep that we need, and we're really like thinking about so many different things that are driving us crazy, driving us to a point where we feel like, maybe we should just cut off from the whole world and not speak to anybody, and maybe I should just stay in my own little small little cupboard and the hell with everybody, and maybe I'll just stay and pray and meditate and just my little cocoon because it's safe. But eventually, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. There's times that we have to do that, pull back. But if you're doing it time after time after time because you just can't deal with life, that's a little bit of feeling on the depression side. That's a little bit of hiding away and running away from the world. Although myself, I feel that I am a part of the world. The way I look at it is that I'm of the world. How does it go? Hold on with me. You know me, short-term memory girl. Okay, it's like, I'm a part of the world, but I'm not of the world. Okay, like I'm a part of this world, but I'm not of this world. Okay, I'm an earth angel coming here, hanging out with you guys, giving you drips and drabs of good things and how to level up yourself and get yourself to a better place of happiness and peacefulness and joy, and not finding yourself so characterized in a way that you think that if I sound a certain way or look a certain way, that means she must not be okay. I may be just dealing with me. Maybe this is how I am sometimes. Casual, got makeup on. Yes, see, makeup is on. But maybe I'm just chill today. I'm just chill. By the way, I hit the 4K today, the 3rd. I'm happy, elated, blessing up. Thank you guys. I'm going to be taking a trip shortly. Yay! Happy. I feel that I did that with your help. Of course. Of course. I couldn't have done it without any of you. And I feel like I want you guys to understand, you got to get up every day, okay, in order to find and be and feel the best, okay? You got to put on your makeup, do your hair, give yourself a little extra time. If you can't sleep, go to bed early. If you can't sleep, then just get up, have your coffee, your tea, your matcha tea, green tea, whatever, your elixir, whatever you do, okay? But you got to do it every day. Make it a repetitious cycle. And when you do that, you find that whatever's going on, okay, meaning that if he, when is he coming back? When is he coming back? Where is he? Listen, if he has not been treating you okay all along, do you really want him back? If he's not been treating you and talking to you with respect and honoring you and sheltering you with lavish, lovely, beautiful things, I mean, writing little notes, or if he's not been calling you and he's been going from place to place to place to see his other people, his other women, then maybe you were not that important all along, and that's why he hasn't returned. And maybe it's God's blessing that he or she has not returned. So instead of whining over it and being like, why has they not come back? Maybe worry about you. Get up every day. Put your best self on and make your own happiness. Because I'll tell you what, truth be told, if somebody didn't want me, I'm going to be getting all looking good and going about my business and having fun and being free and finding somebody that does. Somebody that's good. Somebody that's worthy. Somebody that wants to treat me nice and respect me. Okay? Maybe God just intervened because it was not going anywhere. Or maybe for you it wasn't going anywhere either. And you walked away. And stay away. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't ever go back. Okay? If you feel in your heart of heart, you got to listen. Sometimes silence is golden. You got to listen. Listen to your inner voice. If it's telling you, don't go back because it's not worth it, don't make that return. Don't force somebody to come back. Don't try to trap them. Don't try to make them. Because the truth is, like, honestly, if you're going to try to force somebody to come back, they're not coming back because they truly want to come back. Okay? They're coming back because they're either being manipulated or they're being put in a position. Okay? I was just looking for my lip gloss, sorry. I've done the sugar. I have a MAC in here somewhere. It looks like a lipstick and it just has sugar on it and you put it on. My lips get dry anyway, don't matter. Nothing but a thing. By the way, you guys, I gotta let you know, if you guys ever tried this before, if you haven't, in the midst of this conversation, it's called Wow. Okay? And it is a 10-in-1 Miracle Apple Cider Vinegar Mist Tonic. It's a tonic. Okay? And it's for your skin and hair. And it has raw apple cider in here. And cleanses, tones, balances, and hydrates. It's good for dandruff, any sort of scalp buildup. It makes your hair shine. I love this stuff. Love it. I use it for my face all the time before I go to bed at night. I put my cream on, just a little bit of my Pond's, and then I use this. I love it. I spray it all on my face, my neck, and my hair, everywhere. And it helps your hair grow, and it makes you feel really, it smells so good too when you go to bed. It has a good smell to it. I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's something that makes you feel good. And I'm talking about happiness and feeling good so you can be on your best game of who you are, okay? And don't worry about him or her. Who cares? Like, oh, my heart hurts. Guess what, girl? You will get over it. Trust me. Somebody comes along and has a lot to shine for you, a lot of good things to give you. You're not even going to worry about it. You may meet a really rich man, a really a person who wants to take care of you, wants to buy you a car, a house, wants to pay your bills, wants to just make you, his queen, his princess, whatever. For guys, maybe she wants to treat you good. Maybe, girls, maybe he'll even pay your credit card bills or your student loans or your bills out there. You know, maybe this is the best thing that ever happened to you and you don't even know it yet because you're too busy worried about, like, what if, you know, and I miss, and oh, can I cast a spell to bring him back? And why do you want to bring him back? Like, if I hear, wow, is he gonna come back? Is he gonna come back? I'm not sure you really want him back, honestly. If he's not respecting and honoring you, and he does not talk to you in a nice tone, and he ignores your phone calls when you're calling him, and he's hiding from you, and he's like not doing you right, and he's disappearing, and he wants to take breaks all the time, do you want him back? Maybe stop worrying about that and worry about, like, glamourifying yourself, making yourself good and feeling good about you. And I can help you with that. Life coaching, I can help you with that. I can teach you ways how to, like the storyline I gave the other day. You know, it was funny because a few people didn't get it and a lot of people did get it. And some people took it personal. Okay, when I said, you know, oh, why Taurus or why Aries? They were so good for you. You took, because sometimes people come off like that. They want this like dramatized, chaotic readings. Like they want, like, oh my God, they're crying for you and they're missing you terribly. And they're kneeling by the cemetery and they're just like, oh my God, please, please. You know, you want to be sad? Go take a walk through the cemetery, okay? All the dead people in there that have passed away. You want to feel bad? Go walk through, you know, go to a children's hospital with cancer, okay? If you want to feel bad and sad. You know, my heart is broken and it will never be the same again. I promise you. Your heart will be the same. It will get even better. Somebody better will come along. You will find Mr. or Mrs. Right, okay? Miss, Mr., whatever. Mr., Miss. I mean, whatever. Whatever, you know, floats your boat. But you will find it. That I will promise. Don't make promises I can't keep. That's for sure. I refuse to make promises I can't keep. I know one thing, that you will survive. I know number 2, you will meet somebody much wonderful. I know number 3, if you want to heal, you can heal. You know that I'm all about healing, okay? On all levels, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, okay? But if I can't be straight up with you and you guys can't, like, understand that sometimes a person's going to be who they are that comes on here, you know, you've got the happy-go-lucky, ha-ha, hee-hee, ho-ho, ah, ha-ha, you know, and sometimes you're going to get straight up the way I am, the way I feel, you know. Sometimes you're going to get a person that maybe is just going to tell it like it is and you don't like the truth. You know, you need to find happiness by leveling up. Level up. And what that means is put yourself better up on a higher level. You want your happiness? You want to stop being angry, you know, because you were jilted or you were left with all this anxiety and panic and all these different mental disorders that are going on now and emotional disorders, everything. You know what? You can get better. You can. But you got to let go of some of the debris. You can't bring it with you. Can't bring that bag, that knapsack full of all that toxic, all this toxic stuff. Like, what do you want all this toxic shit with you? I was saying, like, about the Gilmore Girls in there with Laura Lee and, you know, Rory. The simple things. They were so happy. Every time there was a cotillion or something went on at her mother's house, Laura Lee, they both dreaded it. It was like, oh, because they wanted to be free. They didn't want to be controlled. They didn't want to be told what to do or how to behave or how to be, you know, be themselves. They wanted to be who they were. And sometimes you got to walk away from family, okay? As in that show, that series. For years I watched it. I loved it. But I seen it today and it reminded me of so many people out there that are so afraid to walk away because it may hurt other people in the process. But what about yourself? If you're not happy, nobody around you is going to be happy. If you're going to worry about somebody dying 24/7, okay, or you're going to die and you're asphyxiated on death, okay, you're going to just keep bringing that stuff to you. Figure out, get to the core of why you're so afraid. We're all going to die someday. We know that. We all are going to go out of this world someday. I mean, that is a true fact. That's 100% guarantee. We are definitely not going to be staying here forever. And we all know that. And I feel like we need to know how to live in the now, not worry about what's going to happen a couple of, days from now, weeks from now, months from now, years from now. We need to live in the now in order to be happy. Level up. Level up. Deal with your issues now. Deal with, like, why is he not coming back? Why? Maybe because he's not. That's why. Maybe he's not interested in you. Maybe he's not that into you. Maybe you're not that into them. That's why. It's very simple. Like, we can sit here all day and like pull cards and see do you see anything happening? I mean, you are so asphyxiated and addicted to getting the answer that you want that you're missing out on the great things. You're not living. You're already dead. You're breathing. You're here, but you're dead. In the mind. Remember what I said? The mind is a powerful tool. Use it. Learn how to strengthen it. Google Power of the Mind. Get a book from the library. Power of the Mind. Read up on it. How to get stronger within your own mind. Because when you are powerful with your mind, you can do and accomplish anything you want. You can meet anybody you want. I've met so many wonderful people along the way. Like, I'm not bragging about me, okay? Please don't think that. But the truth is, like, if I wanted somebody that was pretty well-to-do, famous, out there, I can do that. I could be a part of that. I could be right in there. If I wanted it, I could. I could have done it a long time ago. But it doesn't impress me. It's not an impression. It's not something, if the right person came along, then great. If I want it, I can get it. So can you. But you got to get right with you first. You got to, like, stop worrying about, is he coming back? Or am I going to meet somebody? When is it going to happen? Just keep being the attitude of gratitude and then manifesting. When you give the attitude of gratitude about, okay, I'm going to meet somebody that's going to be good. You're going to put that out there to the universe. You're going to let the universe know that, you know what? Frank could go fuck himself. I don't care if he ever comes back again, okay? Or, Jonathan can go fuck off. I don't care. He didn't call all this time. I'm not going to be here for him. I'm going to put the attitude of gratitude out. I'm going to start manifesting what I truly want for 220, and I'm going to move forward with that. And guess what? He calls me, I'm busy. I got a new number, changed it. He writes me a letter in the mail, return to sender. Bye. Bye. Don't need you now. You didn't know how to respect, honor, and treat me then, and now you want to come back and say, oh, I learned now. Why? Because you got a taste of everybody else out there, and you found out that I was the best thing, and now you want to come and say, oh, I'm sorry. Too late. You should have been there a while back. You should have had it then. So I hope this video content enlightens of how to find your happiness, leveling up, and stop being having this piss poor attitude about, is he coming back? The whining. Stop it, please. it's so, what's the word I want to use? Belittling yourself. Don't belittle yourself on behalf of somebody else. Don't put yourself at a level that you don't deserve. You deserve to be at a higher level than that. Like I said, get up, put your makeup on, do your hair, care about yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Eat right. You know, get some good exercise. Surround yourself with good people. Make a plan, okay? A dusty journal, a dusty, rusty journal, like I told you. What you want to do, attitude of gratitude, manifestation of what you want. And I bet you, I'll bet you $100. If you start doing that, you're going to find out that your life is going to start to change. Because you're not going to be focused on what you don't have rather than what you do have and what you can have. You know what I'm saying? Be happy, thankful for what you do have, even if it's little. Like I said in the Gilmore Girls, they had very simple little house, nothing, used furniture, and they were happy, and they were smart, and they had fun, and they laughed at simple things. Having a piece of pie at night at like 1 o'clock in the morning, or a cup of tea. I mean, little things made them happy. Make you happy too. Just saying. You can believe me. I'm going to say this every time now. You can believe me, but you don't have to. But I know I'm telling you the truth. And that's what I'm going to keep saying. Whether it's with a smile, whether it's not with a smile, maybe it's going to be gruff or rough, okay? But it's true. Be thankful and grateful. Attitude of gratitude. Level up your happiness, your manifestations. Get yourself under control. Start taking care of you on all levels. Once you do, you're not going to worry about, is he coming back? Will he come back? Will he call me? Will he message me soon? Who gives a shit anymore, honestly? Move on. Turn the page. Time to. All right, guys. 4K. Made it on the 3rd. Yay! Go team. All right, guys. Namaste. Thank you for those that landed on my site that are new. Thank you for that. All of you that support me and come back. And also thank you for those that came and didn't like what I had to say and decided not to come back. Either way, it is what it is. Take it as it comes. All right, guys. Peace. All right. I love you. And I'll probably be back with a live tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe tonight. Maybe in the middle of the night. Who knows? We never know. When Spirit speaks, I'm here. All right, guys. I love you. Take care. Mwah. Adios, amigos.